Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back to another video. And today we're going to try out some of the latest items in the Chinese server right now that can actually gives you a very unique experience and more flexibility in terms of dynamics and playstyle. So without further ado, let's dive into the video. So first, here is an item that can actually gives you both physical and magic attack, and it also gives you some health and movement speed. And this item is mainly purpose for survivability. Okay, so let's try and check it out. So this item usually grants you the power to dash. So if your hero has no mobility at all, then you can actually use this to survive even longer. And it is also very good for repositioning. And if you try to use it over the wall, then you will immediately be able to climb the wall and walk all the way to the end point of it. So as you can see that it is also good for getting you out in danger, and this item is very flexible for both marksman and mages since it actually gives you both physical and magic attack. And moving along with our next item here. So our next item here is usually gives you attack speed, cooldown reduction, and health. And this is also an item that gives you both survivability and initiating in team fights. Okay, so let's check it out in action. So this item has the power to grant you a camouflage effect like similar to Ark's ulti. This is also a very good survivability item since it will give you some time to reposition yourself, and it will also help you to stop your enemy from focusing you down. And this item is pretty good for all marksmen. And of course, if you try to hit an enemy while in camouflage state, then it will immediately break the effect of it. Okay, moving along with our next item here. So for our next item here is a defensive item that gives you physical attack, dual armor resistance, health, and movement speed. This item is mainly used for dueling your enemy. So if you are a tank and you want to focus down their squishy hero first, then this item is for you. So once you activate the item, it will mark your enemy, and enemy that has been marked, all of the remaining enemy heroes around you will deal less damage to you except the marked target. You can use this to mark their support during teamfights and target their squishy heroes, but of course you will deal less damage if you are not targeting the marked target. And this is a very strong initiating item if your hero is more towards to dueling, and you can combine this with Pure Sky or Blood Rage to even give you more sustainability during teamfights. And I will say that this is a very solid item for sure. And lastly is also a defensive item that gives you both physical and magic attack, cooldown reduction, dual armor resistance, health, and movement speed. This item is actually very interesting because it can give you random attributes that you can use throughout the game. Okay, so once you activate the item, it will give you some random attributes that you can use like attack speed, damage, health, and armor. So this is a very random attributes. But of course, the attributes will prioritize on what hero that you are using. Once that you have the attribute, it will stay for a long period of time, and after that, it will evolve and strengthen the attribute for like a percentage of its normal. So yeah, and that is pretty much all of the new items in the Chinese server, and hopefully that we get more for magic items that will somehow help other heroes. So what do you think about these items, and what new items that you like the most? Comment down below on what are your thoughts about these new items, and I will see you in the next video.